Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my budget for my second paycheck in October, which is coming up in a couple of days. And so just so your girl is prepared on what's going on, I know in my last video I showed you uh, the digital way I do it, but I also am definitely a pen and paper girl. So, don't, I know it could be a little confusing because you'd be like, wait a minute, she just did on her iPad, now she writing it down. But you know what? When it comes to this whole coin situation, in my opinion, you can't be too thorough. So, however many times you got to write it down and work with the numbers, do it until you feel comfortable. And that's just my general rule of thumb. So here is what I expect my paycheck to be. My side gig is I count extra even though it comes in the same paycheck, and you'll see me use this a little bit differently than as laid out. So basically I put on the side because out of that $596 I plan on just not even touching this 500 of it. So I am essentially taking it out of the budget, and that leaves me with $96. So what I'm really working with is $1,971.80. So first and foremost, I budget to do giving. I keep it baseline at 40. That doesn't mean I don't give more, but at the minimum I have to give something. Medical co-pays, I have regular doctor visits, and so does my son, so I budget that. Have life insurance, and your girl probably has way too much life insurance. I actually have life insurance for myself, a couple of policies for myself, a couple of policies for my children. And the reason why I did that, if you want to know and have another discussion about that, is when I lost my job many years ago. It's probably been like 10 years now since I was laid off due to budget cuts. I realized at that point in time that I did not have enough money to cover my kids' education, or if something happened to me that was more permanent. So I needed to make sure that I had enough life insurance, not just to cover the immediate bills, but my house and my kids. So my kids' future. So that's what I did. So I have giving, medical copays, a life insurance, my car note. So my car note is actually not $525. It is less than that, but I pay extra and have paid extra since the day I got the car last year. It was kind of a graduation present to myself slash upgrade, because my daughter will be taking my old car, which has no note. And rather than her buy a car, even a used car with a note, I said, let me just give her my car, because I know that my car is good and sound, and who's taking care of it, because it's been me. So she's good to go. I include my emergency fund in my budget because I have this minimum $100 each paycheck automatically come out. So when I do my bills, even if it's investments, I consider it an expense, because anything that automatically comes out of my paycheck also has to be counted as a bill. Childcare, so that is really for like after school when the little one gets off the bus. Let's see, what else do we have? We have another life insurance, so this is probably you'll see, and I got policies honestly that overlap. Like I said, your girl is probably overinsured. But I did that because one policy was ending, so I wasn't gonna get rid of it, but I needed some overlap because, again, I got that policy at a time when I did not have a job, and I was 10 plus years younger, and so on and so forth. So Google, this is for my music because I do enjoy my Google Music, and subscription service with them. And let's see, what else do we have? My Apple storage, which is only 99 cents, and I can rock with that because I don't do a whole lot. My car insurance, which is at the end of the month, and y'all forgive me because I don't put things in date order. I just need it to be up here, and you'll see like there's sometimes that I just forget, and so it's really important for me to have the dates wherever, just as long as it's on the page. So when we look at these bills right now, and then Wix. Yes, Wix is for my excuse me, I'm up here looking for my cell phone. Wix is for my website that I have. So that pretty much is all of my bills for this paycheck, and as you see, it goes towards the end of the month, through the end of the month to the beginning of the month of November. And then for my envelopes, I like to itemize. I know some people just know them, but I'm still kind of working with my envelope category. So let me know what you guys use. So right now, nails is a must. Hair is a must. Eating out, I'm still working with this. I mean, it's not a must, but it's reality. If I say I'm never eating out, that's just a lie, so we might as well do something. Shopping, same thing. I'm like, if I say I'm not gonna eat out, that's a lie. I mean, shop, that's a lie, so might as well be real with yourself and just be like, what do you call it? So Jojo, I have a copay for him, and that is $60. Let's see, personal care, which is really like toiletries and stuff. So we need to make sure we put something in there. Like I told you on another video, it gets absorbed into other things, and then it winds up jamming up my budget. And then gas, I'm going to put gas at, oh no, $20. That ain't gonna get it. We can put it at $40. I'm not driving that much, but yeah, that's not gonna get it. And then we go to our sinking funds. So travel, even though we're not going anywhere right now, I always put that at $20 because it'll be the time when I want to go somewhere and I'm broke, and that's not gonna work either. So we got to plan. We don't do it right. If we fail to plan, we plan to fail. So that my daughter, I give her $20. My little one gets $5. My dues, since I'm in a bunch of organizations, everybody want their dues. My taxes, and so taxes for me is tax prep. So I pay to have someone do my taxes in addition to pay for some of my family members, namely my grandparents. Not that they couldn't pay it on their own, but I take their tax documents and get it prepared for them and send it back to them. I just feel like, why shouldn't they get concierge service? They done did so much for me, and basically raised me. So the least I could do is make sure that taxes are paid. Don't want them out in these streets with people breathing on them and stuff. And if they don't need to travel, they don't have to travel as long as your girl is around. So that is what we're doing. And then pretty much that's what I have. And then we will put this extra 500 comes from there. So let us total all of these things up. And I'm going to just use my PC because it's in front of me. Let's see. Excuse my hands, y'all. So 40. Okay. So we don't want to work today. Okay. Okay. Like, I keep saying it like that's gonna make it happen. Okay, here we go. 40 plus 50 plus 100 plus 525 plus 100 plus 160 plus 66, 23 plus 999 plus 0.99 plus 317.50 plus 1334 plus 1840. Oops, 1846. All right. So that comes out to $1,401.51. Take that away from my total 1971.80, and we get 570.29. And let's look at our cash envelope. So 60 plus 20 plus 40 plus 10 plus 60 plus 10 plus 40. So then we are at 240 minus 570.29 equals 330.29. And then let's look at 20 plus 100 plus 20 plus 5 plus 10 plus 10 plus 30 plus 20 plus 10 plus 30 equals, okay, so my numbers are right, 255 minus 330.29 equals 75.29. Okay, so when this is all said and done, I should have 79, Lord have mercy, excuse me. I should have $75.29 in my account. And again, like I said, this $500 I count separately. So I will go through and do the actuals when they come up, but that should pretty much do it for my October paycheck. And what I will say, and I do like about this, is I know in the Budget Mom's book and a lot of places you have the expense tracker. I have to say, when I do this much in envelopes and sinking funds, and by that I mean when I pull out that much cash and give it an intention, $75.25, that number is going to stick in my head because there's no room for miscellaneous spending, right? Like everything has to be intentional at that point, because if I make one purchase for $80, I'm over and my account is in the negative. So the good thing about that is that we're very clear. This $75 will stay in my account and will be very little issue. And if there's any spending, which I don't foresee, but if for some reason something should come out over budget, then it essentially will have to come out of the cash of these envelopes, which we are really trying not to do. So thus far, that's been working for me, because I find I am much less disciplined with the whole expense tracking thing. I'm trying to work on it, so I'm getting to the point where I'm at least checking my account on a daily basis, just to make sure numbers are in line with what I budgeted. But as far as physically writing everything down and coding it, I did it, and I'm gonna say when I do it, it works. But given everything that's going on, I'm still struggling with that part of the consistency, and so we're going to try it. But in the meantime, I do take comfort in that if my brain stays fixated on $75.29, I'm going to think not just twice, but 3 or 4 times before there's any type of, random spending. And it truly would have to be an emergency, in which case I would look at my emergency funds. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to follow it up with an actual cash envelope sinking fund stuffing for this paycheck as soon as I get paid. So again, hope you enjoyed it. please press the like button, please subscribe, and please share your comments below, because I'm still working with these, categories in this method. So I love to look at other people's videos and see like what they're saving for and how they're saving it, because I feel like each one teach one. Everything that we can share is an awesome thing. So hope you guys have a great day. I will see you soon.